That's my small one. There's my bigger one. Anyway, I know you guys are probably thinking, probably thinking, hey, Tiny, I thought you said you're getting smaller. Well, you're going to get smaller. What happened? You don't look like you're getting smaller. I never said I was going to get smaller. I said I was going to get leaner. That's what I said. I'm putting words in my mouth. So I was going to get leaner, right? See, that's the thing. I'm not talking about dropping weight just for the sheer point of dropping any weight. I'm talking about dropping fat. I can be just as big if I lean down. If I drop down 10 pounds of fat, I'm 10 pounds lighter and I'm the same fucking size. Oh, excuse my language. There we go again. Uh-oh. Yeah. So, am I somebody that would ever regret having gotten so big in the past? Hell no. I'm going to keep it real with you guys, man. Personally, I love being this big. I love being bigger. I think it's fucking awesome. So shoot me. You know what I'm saying? It's my life. I do what I want to do with it. Everybody else seems to be able to do what they want to do with it. Now, I'm not trying to die for it. So, of course, I'm going to take precautions. But if I can drop 10 pounds, if I can drop 15 pounds, shit, if I could drop 20 pounds and not lose a lot of muscle but be much leaner, to a point, we're going to see where I end up. To a point, I'm getting a little bit bigger, a little bit leaner, a little bit bigger, a little bit leaner, right? But pretty much I think I can basically stay about the same size and I will look even bigger because the waist keeps coming in. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I ain't gone hard on it yet. Doing the little things first, incrementally. Doing the easy things first. The whore things first. You know, you get that whore growth sometimes, the way you train. No, you don't know. You should know. All these little things make life easier and the rewards even sweeter because you didn't have to work as hard for them. You just had to use this. Well, I do the same thing with fat loss, especially for myself because it's a lot easier for me to do it because I know exactly how my body works than for me to experiment with somebody else. But I'll share it with you. I'll share it all with you. Anyway, that's where I'm at right now. You know, lost a lot of size with this surgery thing. So I want to put that size back on, but I don't want to put fat back on. At the same time, I'm trying to dump some fat. And it's working. It's working. We're getting there. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to stand here and tell you, you know, on one hand that, yeah, you know, too much weight, hard on your heart, I think that it's unhealthy. It is. I do believe that. But that's not to say that I don't think that it's fucking awesome being huge. That's not to say I don't think it's awesome to have 21, 22-inch arms. I think it's awesome. Now, the only thing I got to do is bring my quads back up to where they used to be. But I really think my quads can get back up to where it used to be. Exactly. Now, I don't know why all these other guys my age can't bring the quads back up. My quads have been as big as anybody's back in the day. And if I wanted to, I think I can bring them back up like that. But what I think a lot of guys do is they don't modify their training. They don't adapt with their age. They don't adapt their training to their age. You know, they're trying to make their body respond as if it was still young. And going super heavy, and that ain't the way. That ain't the way when a lot of older guys, man. If you were a super heavy lifter, then now you got to go for more volume. And if you maybe went with a lot of volume, but you're still a super heavy lifter primarily, shit can that. It's too risky on them joints at that age. And just do more reps. More reps, especially lower body, man. Lower body loves more reps. Andrew Castor, he ain't nobody's fool. There's a young, strong MFer. And, you know, he learns by looking at older guys, seeing what they did, how they got messed up, and every other thing. And he's tried to apply it to himself. And so even though he's strong as shit, you don't have to lift all that heavy. I mean, it's heavy to a regular guy, but to a dude his size, you know, he can lift a lot more than what you'll witness him lift when he trains. Because he's using this instead of just this. This always beats this. But this looks awesome and it does get you laid, man. I ain't gonna bullshit you. And that's no matter how you swing. You know what I mean? Hey, me personally, you know what I like. But, you know, if you like something else, ain't no fault there. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. You know, if I were single, that would be one less brother I have to compete with. You understand? So I ain't gonna hate on that. Anyway, That's what it's about. It is sweet to be massive. It is sweet to be nice and full and big. Just saying, don't kill yourself over it. It's not worth that shit. You can't enjoy it, and it ain't very sweet when you're laying in the ground being eaten by worms. So, that's the whole goal. The whole goal is to get there and still be alive and be able to live long enough to really enjoy it. For me, that's the goal. For me, that's the goal. So, but let's not get it confused. I ain't trying to shrivel down and shrink up and all that bullshit. Just trying to do it a more healthy way with my diet, and that's working. And I'm going to bring the weight down by getting rid of the excess body fat that I don't really need to carry. Now, to a degree, we're going to see, like I said, where my body wants to stabilize at this age and where I can walk around that pretty comfortably, without it being so lean that it's just, not practical. Anyway, that's it. I'll keep you guys up to date, and I got something in the works that I'm going to do that's going to be available to everybody, and it's going to be cool, and it's something you can actually use, and it's going to have your workout plan. I think the first is going to be introduction to bodybuilding. That's what it's going to be, and the first one's going to be directed at all underweight guys, skinny guys, little guys, and because that's what I was, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to explain to you the way that I did it, and I'm going to have workouts lined out, outlined, recommended, sets, reps, and percentages of your 1 rep max so you can calculate where you should be, and this will give you a good overall place to start. And then once you get a handle and a grip on this shit, you follow this along, then so many weeks, then you switch up to the next workout, and there'll be places where you can write your own personal information in with it. It'll have your exercise, your sets, how many sets, how many reps, etc. And then the percentages that they should be of your 1 rep max, and then after that there'll be space for you to go in there and keep track on the chart of the weeks that I recommend you follow this program, and you can write what your success was like, what your weights were like, so you can see what's happening. Like I said, I'm not one to carry around a pad in the gym. I don't have any love for that, but if you're just starting out, this is going to be beginning bodybuilding. If you're just starting out, then this is just going to be a guide, so you can just more or less kind of fast track without making a whole lot of, trying to reduce the amount of potential errors that somebody that's just trying to learn without any guidance might make. And so, that way you can throw this thing in the trash, burn it, do whatever you want with it once it serves its purpose. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it, and we'll move on to other things later, but that's the first one I'm going to do. And it's going to be something you can get a hold of, and, I think it'll work out cool. If you got any feedback, let me know. If you think it's a stupid idea and it sucks, let me know that too. Don't care. Either way, I'll probably still do it, because that's just how I go. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great night, and I'll see you again soon.